Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So things are still going well. We obviously got our mana doing its bits and pieces, and the magic doing its things here. I think everything appears to be flowing pretty well here, so yeah, quite happy with that. Our steam still isn't quite building up yet. We're still lacking on, looks like, water here. Yeah, we're still definitely lacking on water here, so we might need a few more water crystals in the system. I don't think I've got anyone doing that at the moment. Nope, I've got you transferring crystals out there. Our research has ground to a halt. Oh, yes we do. You are dropping water crystals off in there. That's the correct place. Yep. Our research ground to a halt because I stopped this forester at some point, and don't know why. Don't know why I stopped him. So let's start him back up again and start producing some more trees for our paperwork to go, our books to go. Was I going to move that workshop? Or I think I stopped that so that it was going to run out because I figured that was going to work, but that's nowhere near ready yet. So what I may do, however, is put down some more trees. The tree planter. This area full of trees. Like so. And that'll boost him up to 1156%. Awesome. That should be enough to keep that lumber mill going quite happily. Okay. Basically what I'm looking for here is as soon as we get a backup of elements inside here, as soon as this is not sending them out quick enough, although it should send them out stupidly fast because of all this speed here, but that's kind of what I'm after there. Our coal's doing well, this is doing well. Why have you stopped? Are you programmed to do? No idea. Are you programmed to grab earthstone by the looks of it? Don't know what you can do now. You can grab metal conveyor belts and drop them in there, I suppose. Because why not? Okay, and you're done. Right, so that means that can be switched over to fire crystals now. Awesome sauce. And you then need to take the fire crystals into the enchanter. We've got to do that manually to start with, because obviously we've got to wait for this belt to run out. And as soon as it does, then we'll be good to go. And then we've got loads of Omni Stones, and Omni Stones are obviously used in our enchanting, our research, sorry. As well as we're going to use them over here. But I'm actually going to mix this up. We're going to, what I said a few episodes ago. Let's pause this. I'm going to get rid of that house there, and I'm going to put in another market there, like so. Okay, and then we're going to grab a rail stop bit there. Right. And then that means we can add more houses to our system. Apparently I can't remove those trees there. I don't know why that is. Remove resource. Ah, there we go. There we go. Right. I'll put another house in there. Oh, that's unfortunate. In order to get another house squeezed in there, I've got to... I don't have to make this symmetrical. Houses can be just plonked in. People don't actually need to physically get to them. Which is very interesting. can put one there. Why can't we put one there? Because it's not flat. There. And there. Okay. That is a really, really, really crowded system. Could move all them houses down and do exactly the same over there. I don't think I will for the moment. I think we'll just leave it like that. I'm going to upgrade the market all the way. And I think also we're going to upgrade these houses to level 4, is it? Yep, level 4. Oh, that was a mistake. Might remove that house. We're not ready to go to level 5 on the houses just yet. Yeah, they're all level 4. You're level 5. Yeah, I'm going to remove that house and put it back in again. And not quite ready to upgrade all of them. Level 4. Yep, everything's level 4. Right, hopefully those two can supply all those houses enough. Hoping we can get enough resources over to it. Not really sure I would put there. Oh, you for the omnitones, weren't you? Yes. Don't quite know how to get them all over here for that yet, but we'll figure that one out. That's okay. Okay. So let's see whether this is enough to keep everything going. Not. Does kind of seem to be so far. The carts are dropping off. They can't drop in that one, they're dropping in this one. Which is good. It's just food. Apparently food we're struggling with. Why is that? We have plenty of it. You are food cart? You are our food cart. You're the last one on the list, that's why. That's why. It's just taking time to filter through. Okay, so you're good. You need herbs. I think this is working. I think this is going fast enough to get things working. Yeah, I think this is good. This is good. I think in a future design for this, I'd actually have the rail go around the outside of the market and have houses packed in around them. And then that way, if you did it that way, you'd have one gap above the market, one gap below the market, then houses packed in all around it, and then that could carry on to another set of houses and another set of houses, or whichever way around you wanted to do it. I left gaps there because I honestly thought I might have to deliver manually to houses when I first started this, and you don't. I can do it via rails now, so that's fine. But having that one loop system as well would work for dropping things off manually, or I think that would all flow really well. Right, so that's going. We're up to 172 production. Well, completely full of wood. Or actually not getting the wood fast enough by the looks of it. Okay, well we can correct that, can't we? Yeah, you're now definitely going to be getting wood fast enough. Right. Are you backed up yet? Yes, you are. Okay, that can be the final delivery of water crystals. Okay. Let's see here. This is not actually transferring fast enough. That's the problem. It's not actually transferring the steam into the water into the power plants fast enough to keep it going. Which is a problem. How can we get around that? Well, there is a way I'm thinking doing this, but it does involve tearing this apart and re-putting it in there again, which involves putting gaps between the steam engines. Because if there is like a gap or a 2 gap between the steam engines, then we could add like 3 water nodes. A plant. Oh, I don't know if that would work. I don't know if there's any way to speed this up now I think about it. Yeah, they're going as fast as they possibly can and are just not getting enough into it. I can't really... have a second drop off on them, because to build a loop around for a second drop wouldn't work. Yeah, actually running this by magic, I don't think it's working. Not at this sort of level. I can't have 6 of them running at once. I need multiple of these. That's putting out the mana crystals as fast as it can, so having 2 of them wouldn't really work either, I don't think. I'd have 2 exits and have the conveyor belts come in and feed. Like 2 of them. Let's give that a go. I don't see that actually working. Personally, I require 50 mana crystals for that. Why do we not have any magic crystals? You're just not getting enough mana. Why is that? Because you're grabbing mana from really far away. Grab mana from a closer source. Speed it up. And there's a weird glitch there with water in it. Yeah, this system is working, obviously, because it's only feeding a little bit there. Although I'm not entirely convinced that's even. Yeah, it's not feeding the earth one very well. Why is that? Exactly the same loop as everyone else. Just not. Yeah, it's just not fast enough by the looks of it. Suppose I could put some more fire crystals into the system. See what happens. Why not? Give that a go. It's finding the balance from. I don't know how the numbers are or the balance are. Maybe this would work with only 4 steam power plants. Not 6. I don't know. Maybe there is a way to make it faster. I mean, it looks like this is saturated completely. This is going as fast as it possibly can go. But it's not. It's just. I mean, none of these other plants are. These 3 here aren't doing a thing. They're doing nothing. So it's sort of running 3. It's probably running 2, to be honest with you. I suppose the other way is I could bring water in the centre and just deal with having to have an actual water and remove the water crystal usage, I suppose. Okay, so you can stop now because that's actually full. I didn't check that. That is actually full. That means that line's backed up a bit, hasn't it? Here. No, the line's not backed up at all. That's good. Okay. But it does look like we've got crystals inside everywhere now, so hopefully we will fill up everything and everything will work fine. That's good. Yeah, I think what I've done wrong here, if I'm honest with you, is that the magic system isn't designed as a replacement for the fuel. It's designed to augment the fuel, just like the steam system is. It's designed to augment the building to make it go faster. So you'd still run it coal powered, and then you'd have the fire crystal system just going in there and topping it off with your... Oh, then I don't know. I don't really know. I kind of think you could probably switch it over to be fire powered. You would just need a setup like this, like one building. That's a bit mad. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Really not sure here. This just isn't running, which is causing our steam system to slow down, which is causing buildings to slow down, although we're not suffering for anything, if I'm honest with you. Everything still seems to be working just fine. You apparently don't have any herbs. Don't you have any herbs? Ah, because obviously you're outputting faster. You're the one that's feeding everything, you're not. What about upgrading remedies? What can we upgrade? Remedies can go to health potions. How do you make health potions? Is that in the enchanter? No, it's not. Is it in a workshop? Or is it in a kitchen? It's in a kitchen. Requires just normal mana. 2 remedies and normal mana. We don't really have any mana to spare though. So that's not really something that's going to happen. You have run out of those, that's fine. Right, I'm going to get our steam power working on good old fashioned water again, I think. There we go. Right. There we go. Okay. So it's now got loads of water in it, so water's not a problem. It does seem to take the mana first though, which is interesting, so I could leave the mana going here. Although I'm probably going to shut down the mana transmitter for the water. Yeah. Turn you off. Turn that loop off. Okay. How are we doing for water up here? You're good, you're good. Water's okay, right. So let's empty that out. And we'll realign the fire system to make it just a bit more efficient. Centralise it and redo it there. Or I could just leave it as is. I don't really know. I am honestly kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking this is we got bits going on over here, bits going on there. I need to tear the whole place down and rebuild it. And it's a bit weird, but I mean, really, I want the teleportation gate. That's the next big thing as far as I'm concerned. Speed you up. You have steam. You're just waiting on paper all the time. Okay, so it is just a case of generally waiting. So I actually kind of think I'm sort of done. I mean, things could be done more efficiently and better, and we could expand things and make things run better. But I think I'm kind of kind of done with this one and getting there. I'm not going to stop right now. I will build a teleportation gate first. We're going to research that and then build it. That looks like it could be loads of fun. I don't know what it means. I'm guessing you can teleport goods, which would be fantastic. Because rather than having these conveyors everywhere, I could just go teleport stone to there, teleport coal to here, do this, do the other. You know, make things absolutely awesome. Our entire iron production has grown to a halt once again. Because I can't get this balance here right. Let's just try that. There we go. But for future reference, definitely, rather than having conveyors come down into barns, once you get a rail system like this set up, have them come down into storage silos and have the rails take it. And put the storage silos after your mines, so the mines do get emptied first. See here that they're all full of coal. All full of coal because we have coal coming in from an external source. And we're not using that much coal now. So, yeah, whereas if I had that coming in over here and put the one there, it would empty the... do you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Do that, shall we? We'll just... Wow, I don't have enough wood. Oh yeah, because I turned that off, didn't I? Let's turn it back on. Wow, okay. That was a little surprising. Yeah, I don't have enough wood. Or planks, I should say. Which means this would start struggling for planks. Yep, so I switched over to stone. That was our stone doing. Stone is fine. Stone, not a problem with stone. Okay, that's all right. Let's see if we can build up our stone with our wood reserve, plank reserve, plank. That's the one. You've got logs and planks. Planks, the problem. Okay. You're really not full, are you? That forester just isn't producing stuff fast enough. So my guess would be 2 foresters to 1 lumber mill. So for the basis of restarting the game, you'd want to set up 3 foresters early on, 2 going into a lumber mill to produce planks, 1 going directly into your base to give you logs. I'm not really sure. I mean, wood. Sorry, they're not logs. Wood is just used for roads that I know of. So I don't really understand. Oh, and for building houses, planks for building barns and stuff like that. So yeah, I suppose having just 1 forester in there, and you have the 2 foresters for the lumber mill working with 5 workers, and maybe the forester that's just feeding the base just have one worker in it, so it just trickles in nice and slowly. Because don't need that much wood. Wood is normally good. So that's sort of the ratio there. And then when you ever come here to try and figure out any of this stuff here for the steam power, I still don't know what the ratios are. If I'm honest with you, still not sure. But yeah, right. So now we have a couple of logs. Let's really not sure how high this is. Get across. It's that high apparently. Awesome. Right. Then copy that. That way. That way. Do. And then that. And then we have a silo for that there, and then really the iron should come in and be on another silo right next to it. But I can't do that because the iron's way over there. I could do that. I really could. I'm not going to though. But you get what I mean. The iron is that sort of way around. Yeah. And that obviously would run out there. We can kill that. And that way our mines will empty first of everything as they go. Obviously coal is not really in demand at the moment, so we haven't particularly got to worry about it going very fast or slow. We've got loads of iron stormed up. Yeah, I think this is working. This is going well. I'm really not sure why my minecarts or some things are going so far around everything. We seriously gotta. We probably do. We probably have an actual problem here with the amount of minecarts we've got coming backwards and forwards, but well. These have stone in that one. Do that. Okay. Yeah, everything appears to be working pretty well. That's going. We're just waiting for books on that still, which is waiting for paper because that lumber mill not being fed by the forester fast enough. Really great deal I can do about that. Unfortunately, that's going to be our bottleneck for it, but that works. These are still working. I think for pastures, rather than having two pastures feed the same line, I'd have two separate lines. I'd have a pasture set up with it, and I'd have probably grabbers from them instead of just using the auto feed. And you could have the leather come out one side, or wool come out one side, and the fertilizer come out the other. So you're not mixing the lines or crossing things over. Or but that's the problem here. I think we're getting a bit of a backup of stuff like this. This pasture's doing nothing because this pasture's doing all the work. But it's good though, because that means that when this starts using more leather than that can produce, that one is like a backup. So they're not both always running. I think the same probably is happening here, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much by the looks of it. I think that one's probably doing more work than that one. So you've got a primary and then a backup one that kicks in if required. So it's not a bad system, I suppose. That does kind of work. But I think I'd rather have them on separate feeds so that you can have the fertilizer come out the other side. Because fertilizer is definitely backing up with this system, because once wool gets on the conveyor belts, it just stops. And you're stuffed, basically. It just blocks everything up. And if you need fertilizer for stuff, because running things from fertilizer is not a bad idea. You know, it's a renewable resource. Yeah, it's a completely renewable resource because the fields don't ever run out. So you could literally just have a pasture going to produce fertilizer, really. Like just have a wool one and just void the wool when you get to the voiding stage. But yeah, that sort of thing. Still struggling for clothes. Really not sure why. Still struggling for leather. Oh wow, we are actually struggling. Wow. Let's upgrade the leather line to be magic. Yeah, you see here, that pasture, when it wants to dump its fertilizer off, this one just stops. It can't export its goods because it just can't get them out. Yeah. So having two lines would probably be better there. But yeah, it's all things you learn. It's like with any game. You play it first time round, and you make loads of mistakes, and well, if you're like me, you kind of stick to it and try and dig your way back out again. But if you can't dig your way out, well, once you figured it all out, you start again, and you understand the process better. Things work better. Wow, that silo is actually out of stone. That's because you're voiding everything, can't you? I kind of regret having that void thing there now. Can I turn off that rail stop? Don't void anything for the minute. Okay, so you're obviously going to dump off all your gems, that's fine. You've got 5 stone in you. Yeah, good, you're not going to void it now. Awesome. Right. Yeah, Don't void anything for the minute. Letting it back up a little bit is not going to be a bad thing. If I'm honest, yeah, I think it's not going to be a bad thing. Happiness is working. Everything is awesome. So I'm going to wrap this episode up here, and I will be back in the next one once we've actually completed teleportation. I will have a play with this, and we'll see what it is. And then I think pretty much everything's done, unless there's some more research that appears. I don't know. I think pretty much everything's done. And I would like to play this some more. Start again on maybe a different style map. Obviously, the new things that came in are you can buy land now. So that's a whole new thing. So the game from the start would be very different. So yeah, I think restarting of this would be fun. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.